Hey guys, this is Lenny from Live the Adventure. Thanks for coming along with me. We're going on a little camp out to utilize a bit of our fire basics techniques that we practiced this week. I was just exploring, found this little spot here. There's a small little flat piece right next to this river. It looks really nice, really calm with the river right next to it. And I'm gonna unpack my things, then get some firewood. So I'm currently using the Shangri-La 3. It's a Go Light tent. Go Light went out of business though. I believe they made a new company called My Trail, and they're trying to fund that so they can sell the Go Light gear again. Anyhow, got to get work. So set up the tent, got the fire going, cooking some steak. Life's good. Oh boy, that looks good. It's ready! Woohoo! Really good. As always, yeah. No, this is super good. This is delicious. Adding a little bit of salt. Before we go and eat too much, I'm gonna throw the bacon on, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I just tossed the bacon on. It's a cooking. One of them fell into the fire. So we lost one to the fire, but hey, we still got 4 more bacons plus this steak, which is delicious. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna stop boring you guys with meat. So I got up here a little later than I had planned to, but things are working out. You know, this river is extremely calming, just having that sound nearby. But it's been fun so far. It's just great to get out, have an adventure. This is my first time up here, but it's like, it's just off the beaten hiking trail, but it like feels like you're totally away from everyone else, which is just totally awesome. So I'm enjoying this. Here we've got some yummy bacon. Well, in the morning I'm going to talk more. I'm probably going to finish up eating. Going to get into the tent, read a book. And then in the morning we'll discuss something. Morning, guys. Had a good rest last night. Shangri-La 3 did pretty good. There was a little bit of wind at night, which woke me up a couple times, but other than that, it was good. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the way I set up the tent was I basically set up half of it because I didn't have a full area. There was rocks on the other half, and that's why I used that guy line to basically stabilize the tent, because if I didn't have the guy line with the center pole, the tent would fall over. But it worked out pretty good. So, I mean, I have my area to sleep in. There's a small area for gear. So it's good. Yeah, let's get some breakfast and get up. Staying hydrated is really important. If you're not hydrated, your muscles cramp. Get dry mouth. no fun. So last night it got down to, I would say, I don't think it got down to freezing, but it got pretty cold. This bag I have is good for about 32 degrees. Well, let's go get a fire, guys. If you can get wood without having to use much energy, like this tree here, it's just a lot of dead branches. These work really well just for making your fire. You don't have to waste energy. They break off really easily. Be perfect for firewood. We just need to categorize this wood so it's, you know, small stuff, big stuff, your pencil, lead and your pencil and all that stuff. Alright, so here's what we got. A little bit of wood prep before we make our fire. We've got here our pencil and pencil lead. And then we've got our main firewood. Our main firewood isn't that big because we're just going to cook up some sausages for breakfast. This stuff works really well as tinder, and it's just cottonwood inner bark. So anyone in Utah or anywhere that you have cottonwood trees, this stuff is a really good fire starter. Get that initial burn that gets you your fire from an ember. Now, let's make this happen. I've chose to use flint and steel for this whole trip. It's just something I really enjoy doing, so should be fun. I don't have any more char cloth, so I'm gonna have to use some of this twine. Might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll make it happen. There we go. Oh, there we go. That was fast and easy. Holy freaking crap. I was expecting that to take more than that. It worked. That was some of the easiest flint and steel. I just hit it 2 times and it freaking caught that twine, that charred twine really easy. Amazing. If you're ever thinking that flint and steel's difficult, it's not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of technique. It's really a lot of filling when you're hitting that stone with your steel. It's just the fill. You have to get the fill of it. Once you get that right, it's easy. So we want to get the bigger stuff on there while the small stuff is strong and hot. That way it'll catch that stuff. So it's all about steps, it's phases. The ember, you know, the ember's only going to last so long. You got to be quick about getting it into your tinder bundle. So it's important about going from the steps, you know, go from ember to tinder bundle, get that lit. As soon as that gets lit, you got to get those small things lit quick. And if you don't get the small things lit, you're going to have to start over. So once you get the small things lit, then you got to get the bigger things lit. Otherwise, your small things are going to burn up at some point, and then your big things are going to be left. So you got to throw things on in steps. It's actually pretty chilly right now, so this is actually fairly nice right here. I'm gonna throw all my wood on because I want to get some coals going so I can get my breakfast cooking. So I really like these emberlit steels. They have some really cool shapes, and you don't really find a whole lot of places that do cool shapes. They've got a number of them. If you look at their website, you can see a whole ton of cool shaped ones. This is the wolf, but as you can see, it works very well for starting fires. This one gives you really strong sparks when it does actually give you sparks. So it works excellent. I actually talked to Emberlit and they gave me a coupon code, a 10% off, which isn't a ton, but it helps a little bit if you are interested in getting a Flint and Steel and starting that up. So I talked to them, they were really nice, and they hooked me up with the coupon code. So check out their website. The coupon code is LIVE10, and that's specifically for Live the Adventure. Ooh, that's nice and warm. So their fire kit actually comes with a magnifying glass as well. So if you didn't have another means of making fire, let's say you go out with just flint and steel, you don't have any charred material, you couldn't find any fungus, you technically could get some charred material just using this magnifying glass, and then you could use your flint and steel. Or you could just make the fire with the magnifying glass. Really cool kit though. So I told you guys I was going to talk to you about something this morning, and so let's get to it. We're doing a giveaway, and that's for the end of this month for Fire Basics. So we started Fire Basics this month, coming close to the end of it, and to finish that off, we got 2 items we're going to be giving away. So first item is this here, fire steel. It's a 1/2 inch thick fire steel, and I believe it's, I want to say it might be 5 inches or 4 inches long. So yeah, fire steel. Really nice fire steel. I have one of these myself. I drilled the hole in this one. And I put a glow-in-the-dark paracord lanyard. Why did I put glow-in-the-dark? Because if you're in the forest and you lose it in the dark, you can find it. So that's the first item. Second item is one of my favorite types of fire making methods. Burns Flint and Steel. These work really well. I've got one myself. Let me grab that. So this is mine. You can see a little bit of wear and tear there. It comes with a small piece of flint. It's not a very big piece of flint, but it's still very useful. Now let me just demonstrate. So you get a lot of sparks out of this. A nice carbon steel striker for your flint and steel. So that's the second prize. And it's the brand new one, not opened. Comes with a piece of flint, as you can see right there. So that's the giveaway. It's not this video. I will be posting the video for this shortly. And that video you can comment on and enter into this giveaway. And I'll give the details there, what you need to do. Okay? Very cool. I find myself just striking it sometimes, practicing just for fun. Gets a little messy in the house, but hey. A little bit of entertainment, right? A little bit of bushcraft entertainment. Alright, let's throw on our hot dogs now. We've got a really nice coal bed here. So I've had these before and I really like them. They're the, I don't know, they've got apple in them. There's this really good apple sausage type thing. So I've got 2 left. Decided why don't I take them out, cook them up. And that's what we're gonna do. I need to make myself a little poker so I can eat these things. Oh no! Ah! Come back here, hot dog! Not a very good spot for this apparently because they're rolling. Oh boy. So this area I'm at has a ton of these stones. I gathered one earlier, totally lost track of it, but I was curious how well it worked with Flint and Steel. How it worked as a Flint and Steel, the flint part. So let's try it out. Oh, we got a spark. Much harder. These are just too soft. They break and they don't actually rip off any of the steel. Check out those hot dogs. Those look really good. Just to give you guys a little bit of geography. The river we passed by, the little waterfall, that's it right down there. Right there. This turned out to be an excellent place to camp out. I'm really liking it, and I'm definitely going to have to come here again. Turned out pretty good. Like I said, I won't bore you with all the food. Some people just don't like to watch it. Other people like to watch it because it's a completion of the scene. You're cooking something and then you're not eating it. That's just wrong. Anyhow. Superb. Yes. This is good. A little bit of a bushcraft pork, huh? But that ain't no fork, that's a spear. Breakfast of champions. Alright guys, it's been a fun outing. I'm gonna eat up the rest of this sausage here. Then I'm gonna clean up camp and head home. Hopefully this is a good camping video that shows utilizing a little bit of the fire basics. Anyone can do it. So no method is too primitive and no method is too modern to use while in the wilderness to make fire. There's many people that may disagree with that, but I feel knowing how to use some of the primitive methods and marrying those with the modern methods keeps you safe in the woods, allows you to survive. I get both the best worlds, as I like to say. So if you guys have not subscribed, I'm going to put a button up here. Click that. There's great content. It comes out weekly. And next month we're going over traps and snares. So it should be fun. I'm going to post a video over here. This video is nice because it actually shows the fall colors. It is a hunting video, but it really has nothing to do with hunting other than it's following my hunt. and you get to see a little bit of nature. So if you don't like hunting, you'll actually like the video, I think. If you do like hunting, you probably like the video a little bit more. But it's a really nice video because it just shows what you can see when you're out there, going out, having a little bit of an adventure, camping, hunting, doing a little bit of bushcraft, whatever it is. So check that video out, guys. And as I always say, get out and find your adventure, okay?